We're going to talk about May the 20th today for our YouTube channel out there. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you you're following us and keeping up.
Even the weird dudes who keep posting "wanna be friends, let's be content buddies."
Okay,
they're bots.
That's kind of weird, man. But hey, you know,
all right. So
if you're real and you actually want to send us a real email and not just a bot, talk to us. We're out there, easy to find. So
search the Printed Panel Podcast on YouTube.
Pretty easy to find stuff. So let's talk about reviews.
Let's talk about the preview episode. Boot this sucker up. Hi guys, I'm David.
And I'm Gary.
And we're the Printed Panel Podcast, and today we are talking about the May 20th previews. What's coming out next week?
Who is excited about comic books finally actually coming back? Who's coming? Everybody's excited? Yes?
Did you just want to throw the peaks on there
so that it
Woo! Hurts their ears?
Yes, yeah, just
put it down. Put it down. All right.
So
we have...
Okay, it's a small week, guys.
We have very little.
It's a small week, but let's be honest, it's good to ease things into it. There's still some stores that are not going to be open until after this. That's why
Diamond is coming at it with just the tip, just this once, what are you doing?
Where's the form?
Oh, it's under the donuts.
Where's it under the donuts?
Because I put the donuts there.
So
this is making really bad audio. It's great video. Like YouTube's gonna love it. But...
Okay, so Diamond has this form. They want everybody to see.
Are you going to read this?
I'm going to read the form, but I'm letting people on the YouTube see it. So, welcome back. I am thrilled we are back to weekly shipping schedule, and I know that you are too. To say these last few months have been challenging feels like an understatement. I have heard from many of you directly and been thinking about all of you. I'm energized and inspired by your resiliency, your creativity, most of all, the passion we share for this industry and eagerness to start. As you open the box, you may have noticed the black and yellow sticker on the outside. It says, our comeback will be bigger than our setback. I believe this will be true for all of us with all my heart. By the way, this is Steve Geppi, the CEO.
Geppi.
Geppi? Is it Geppi?
I don't know.
Okay, I think it's Geppi.
Looks like Geppi.
Anyway, please share some of your reopening pictures and videos on social platforms, opening boxes, setting up your stores, customers making purchases, your favorite comic, your favorite game, anything mean for you. Use the hashtag #BackTheComeback in the comments so we can show the world that our comics and games are back in together.
Do you think our listeners give a damn about this letter?
No, but...
Then why did we just do all that?
Because, let's be honest, I mean, this is a big deal. This is the first of... It's been 8 weeks.
Almost 2 months, yeah.
It's been right at 8 weeks since it all got shut down. So...
And really, the 20th is soft open, and the 27th is when Marvel swings their penis back into the arena.
Even then, we believe it'll still be a fairly soft comic book release.
If I have more than 10 books on the 27th, I'll be a little impressed. Yeah.
So, but we don't have that much this week. I mean, I have a few that are mine. Obviously, and David's got a few that are his. So,
well, the list is so small. I didn't feel like I needed to have my book out. Now I do have it all written down, guys. I am a conscientious comic book subscriber, and I make sure I don't miss anything.
He's a consummate.
Also that.
Yes.
Also that. So, no, I'm very thoughtful in making sure that I get my books and back my store and all that good stuff.
So first on the list,
Ablaze, Mirka Andolfo's Unsacred number 5.
Both of us very excited.
Now, is this the end?
I think it's 6 altogether.
They're married.
Maybe this is the end.
He's hit it.
They're gonna have a kid. We know it is goofy and silly, and it's one of those books. You're like, this is so much fun.
It's not for everybody.
I usually put it at the very end of my list because it's kind of one of those things. It's like the dessert when you're reading. It's like the dessert. Hey, this is just kind of candy and it's fun to read.
So here's the fun of Mirka Andolfo's Unsacred for me. First of all, it's lighthearted.
Yeah.
It's completely massively inappropriate. So any of my conservative friends, and I have several, I wouldn't recommend this book to them. No. I mean, it's boobs and sex jokes.
It's TNA, sex jokes.
Yeah.
It is infantile. Almost.
But I can hand it to my non-conservative friends and go, here, you want to laugh? And genuinely get it. And the art's amazing. The writing is amazing.
It's Mirka Andolfo. That's the
Mirka Andolfo.
I know that Mercy comes back out like the first week in June. Oh, Mercy number 2.
I'm excited.
So AWA has a new book out too. Just one this week. It's Year Zero. Year Zero.
Ben Percy.
It has Ben Percy.
Woo!
I can't wait. But this one I believe is basically about the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
So looking forward to that one.
I think the whole point behind it being Year Zero is that it's the outbreak and what caused the outbreak and how they're struggling to find stability.
Like, the cover is a dude with his camper at the edge of a lake, and it's
gonna be so good, dude.
Like no zombies or something like that.
Ben Percy. It's gonna be flannel and zombies.
Oh yeah. So DC then has for me DC's Deceased, Unkillable.
Technically speaking, I'm gonna make this clear. Technically speaking, I have no DC books. Historically, I have said in the podcast over and over again, I don't care about Deceased Unkillables, and you got me the first 2 issues and said you need to be reading this.
It's good.
And then I read a preview for the sequel to this.
2.
No.
I'm sorry, Deceased 2. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not Deceased 2. It's called something else.
Yeah.
But it's when Damian and Jonathan and Wonder Girl, whatever the hell her name is, the blonde Wonder Woman,
they come back like 20 years later.
Yeah.
Like that.
So
they're Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, and they come back. Yeah.
So I decided that because that's going to be so epic, I should be reading Deceased Unkillables. The reason I point that out, guys, is if you were like me and were like, I liked Deceased, but I'm not going to do Unkillables, it probably is worthwhile to do Unkillables. And before we do our reviews episode, I will be read issues 1 through 3. So
it's just something about Jason Todd and.
Do you think we have a Taylor verse as much as we have a Murphy verse?
At this point, yeah.
So
at this point, because Sean Murphy has his own universe, and now what's happened is Tom Taylor now has his own universe.
It's like Robert Kirkman and Marvel Zombies.
Exactly.
Only
that's the Kirkman verse.
Better.
Well,
no, this is much better.
The first 2 of the Marvel Zombies were phenomenal. They weren't as humorous. They were humorous where this is not humorous at all. Right. That's the difference. That's the difference in style of writing. And Kirkman's phenomenal. Tom Taylor's phenomenal. They're just phenomenal in different ways. So they are both very good.
Of the 2, though, and I think it's kind of important to say this from me, I prefer Taylor's zombieverse to Kirkman's zombieverse.
Fair enough.
For superhero zombies. Now, Walking Dead is its own.
Of course, that's its
own
Walking Dead Outcast.
standalone.
It's its own thing.
Yeah.
It's something. So, Deceased Unkillables number 3 is out, and then for me, Plunge number 3, which is that Joe Hill dark book where it's kind of ghosts and Jaws and all this kind of very Stephen King-y from the 80s. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
God, I wish. If I'm Joe Hill and every time you talk about me you say Stephen King, I'm gonna show up and slap you.
See, he probably will, but the reality is you can see where his father's influence is. That's not a bad thing.
I mean, think it necessarily.
His dad's an amazing writer too. There's nothing wrong with Joe Hill also being an amazing writer.
Do you think Joe Hill hit a point, around 11 or 12 when most of us get really into our books and just devoured his father's library?
Oh, I'm sure he'd been reading his dad's stuff. Remember, his dad wrote Eyes of the Dragon for him.
Right.
Yeah, for him and his brothers and sisters. So, sister only? I can't remember. I can't
no
remember
idea.
how his siblings. But
I do not know the King family.
But yeah, I mean, Eyes of the Dragon was written for his kids. So I guarantee they heard these stories. And so, did Joe read Gunslinger first? Did he read Carrie? Did he read? What did he read first?
He didn't read
The Stand.
He did not read Carrie.
Carrie was.
Honey, he was in diapers when Carrie was written.
Yeah, but he read it when he was 10, 11, 12 years old.
Yeah, but
what did he do for Dower first? Joe, we'd love to interview you. So if you want to come on the show, you want to share this to Joe Hill, please let us know because we'd love to have Joe Hill.
That was a pretty pipe dream we just had there. All right,
very nice.
So but you probably got to quit saying Stephen King every time you say Joe Hill. I'm just saying he has earned the right to be on his own.
Anyway, the last one for me
is it every time?
Dark Horse Kill Whitey Donovan number 5, which is the final one of that series. Very excited. Now you have something else, right?
I do.
Image.
Oh yeah.
Don't write it down. Let's
Deadly Class number something.
Let's not bring the book out here so you can actually remember what book you have next.
The next Deadly Class issue. Rick Remender.
43?
44.
44.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Are they not here already?
No.
Damn.
No, not till Tuesday. Shit. So yeah, quite frankly, we got some pretty cool stuff coming. This is going to be a lot of fun. So
and this feels like a tiny week, guys, and you may not have a single issue that you subscribe to coming out, but
most comic book readers,
comics are coming back.
Unless they're Marvel only, most comic book readers will have something to this week. Maybe it's one or two.
I think that's a bold statement. I think there's a lot of stuff here, and there's very little
substance, unfortunately.
Typical superhero comic book fare.
Yeah, so. It is what it is.
All right, guys, that's what we're reading. Hit us a line. Let us know what you're reading. I just turned that one off.
You just
closing. It just
didn't
done.
even close.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't even just.
Yeah. Done.
All right. Well. So, thanks for watching. We appreciate it, guys, and we'll see you soon.